Well, as the race for Erie County Executive is now in its final month, there is now an economic development plan on the table from the Republican challenger. Ray Walters says he has a proposal to help foster new projects and renovations in poor neighborhoods.
2 on Your Side's Ron Plants was there to find out more about this plan and what it might mean for taxpayers. Ron, what's in it?
Alice, Ray Walter, who's a state assemblyman running as the GOP candidate for county executive, suggesting a form of the old enterprise zone concept from the past to seek some way to re-energize neighborhoods with some tax tweaks to encourage investment and growth. Specifically, he proposes what he calls growth and opportunity zones in Erie County communities where more than a third of the residents live under the poverty level. Property owners would be encouraged to make investments to improve those properties with certain incentives. Now, one would be a 10-year assessment freeze to keep property taxes at existing levels for an owner who qualifies. Another would exempt sales tax for items and services involved in the repair and maintenance of a property. A third factor, a blanket policy for additional tax breaks for a project in those zones from the Erie County Industrial Development Agency to avoid costly paperwork and legal fees normally required in applying for such incentives. Now, I asked Walter if he feels the state, especially Democratic lawmakers and the governor, would realistically go along with his proposal because their approval might be required for sales tax changes.
I think that there's been a tremendous level of understanding in Albany over the last 4 years about the plight of Western New York, and there's been a significant investment. Things have changed. We have seen a lot of attention being paid to Buffalo, but we need to expand that prosperity to all parts of Erie County. And I think whether it be the governor, the regional economic development councils, the legislature, if you make a strong proposal such as this, I think you will get some buy-in in Albany.
So far, there has been no response to this plan from County Executive Mark Poloncarz. We do know that television ads from both sides will soon start airing. Here in the Information Center, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.
Ron, thank you. 2 on Your Side is partnering with WNED Television, WBFO Radio, and the Buffalo News to host a debate in the race for Erie County Executive. You can watch it live right here on Channel 2 and WGRZ. On Wednesday, October 14th, you can even submit a question for the candidates. Tweet it using